Bro, this can't be real. So there's this kid who wants to win the school science fair, but instead of doing something normal like a volcano, he decides he's gonna make a real working robot. He spends all night gluing wires, duct taping motors, and using his mom's old blender as the robot's body. Next day, he walks in like Iron Man. Everyone else has plants and solar panels, and this kid's like, behold the future. He plugs it in, presses the red button, and bro, the robot starts smoking. It spins in circles, sprays soda everywhere, and yells, "System overload!" He used his dad's Alexa as the voice system. Teachers are ducking for cover. Kids are screaming. One guy's filming for TikTok like it's a live-action movie. The blender starts shaking, launches the top lid across the room, and hits the principal's coffin. The whole project table collapses and the lights go out. When they turn back on, his robot's just sitting there smoking like it survived a war. The judges ask, "So what's it called?" And he goes, self-destructing AI prototype. He didn't win, but he went viral. Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. So this dude thinks he's flying to Paris, France for vacation. He's hyped, posts the window selfie, captions it, "Can't wait to see the Eiffel Tower," and tells his friends to pack for Europe. Plane lands, he steps outside, and the airport sign says, "Welcome to Paris, Texas." He looks around expecting French streets, cafes, and baguettes. Instead, he sees cowboys, pickup trucks, and a BBQ joint across the street. He calls the airline, realizes he flew across the country to the wrong Paris. Bro panics, pacing, muttering, checking Google Maps over and over. He even tries to ask someone for directions to the Louvre Museum. The guy says, "Is that a restaurant?" He rents a horse because he figures, if I'm in Texas, might as well embrace it. He rides through town, filming every awkward moment for his vlog. He tries ordering French food, only to get a giant plate of ribs. Bro calls his friends crying, sending memes of him on a horse, captioned "Authentic Paris Experience." He even tries to post selfies next to water towers and calls them Eiffel Tower vibes. Bro thought he was in Europe, ends up in Texas, unintentionally giving the internet pure entertainment. His friends can't stop roasting him online. He posts a full vlog about it, and it goes viral, people commenting, "Biggest travel fail ever." Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. A company just launched a subscription to use features in your own car. Yeah, bro, you buy the car, but if you want the seat heater, that's $18 a month. You're not even paying for gas anymore. You're paying for buttons. Imagine sitting down in winter, freezing, and your car's like, "Subscribe to unlock warmth." It's literally called premium comfort access. Bro, I already paid $40,000 for the car. Why are you locking my seat? They're turning cars into Netflix subscriptions. Soon you'll start your engine and get an ad like, "Upgrade to premium drive to use your brakes." One guy hacked his own car just to get the features back, and they voided his warranty. Bro, this ain't transportation anymore. It's a scam on wheels. They really saw greed mode and turned it on. Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. A city is charging people to park on the street. Not a garage, not a private lot.
The street.
Like, bro, I live here, and it's $50 per day, $105 a week just to exist outside your own house. They claim it's for traffic management. But yeah, my wallet's the only thing being managed. People are literally fighting meters, paying apps, checking signs like detectives. Next thing you know, they'll charge for breathing while walking to your car. Imagine explaining to your parents, "Yeah, I moved out, but now I gotta pay the street just to park."
It's peak capitalism, bro.
Humanity's losing.
Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. Someone got kicked out of a movie theater for eating Cheetos. Like, bro, you're literally eating snacks they sell there. Apparently, the smell was disturbing other people. The guy tried to explain. It's literally cheese, not a skunk. And they still made him leave the theater. Meanwhile, people are whispering, laughing. It's a movie. He even offered to move seats or eat slower, but nope. Bro, imagine spending $20 on a ticket and getting kicked out for enjoying your snack. Next thing you know, theaters will ban popcorn too. Honestly, the guy should have sued for emotional distress and cheesy pop. Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. A school just banned students from bringing water bottles.
Yeah, bro, water.
Like the most basic human need, they said too many distractions. Bro, it's literally hydration.
Not Fortnite.
Kids are out here dehydrated, sipping air between classes. And when someone fainted,
The school blamed the heat.
not their dumb rule. Like, what do you want them to do?
Absorb moisture from the atmosphere.
The principal said, "We provide fountains." Bro, those fountains barely work! I swear schools just make up rules to remind you who's in charge. Next, they'll ban blinking because it's too distracting. Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. So this guy's girlfriend sets up a camera because he talks in his sleep, expecting cute little mumbling, right? But bro starts having full-on arguments with invisible people. He's pacing, pointing at the ceiling, shouting, "No, Karen, I said the milk was expired, not inspired." Then he suddenly stops, looks serious, and yells, "Tell the penguins I'll handle it." She's trying not to laugh, but ends up crying from laughter. He pretends to take notes on an invisible notebook, argues with invisible coworkers, gives a victory speech like he just solved world peace. Then he walks in circles, pretends to call someone, debates over a pretend spreadsheet, and even claps for himself after a long meeting. Next morning, she shows him the footage. He stares like he met his sleep-talking twin. He says, "I think my dreams have better plot lines than my life." Now the video goes viral. People quoting, "Tell the penguins I'll handle it," like it's a famous movie line. Bro wakes up to comments, memes, and even news articles about his sleep arguments. Bro's life is officially ruined in the funniest way possible. Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. A company just started charging people to use their own fridge. Yeah, bro, the fridge you already bought. Now you pay extra just to adjust the temperature. It's called premium cooling access. $12 a month for cold air? Imagine opening your fridge and a pop-up says, "Subscribe to Access Milk." One guy unplugged it in protest, and they sent a violation notice, saying he broke the fridge's terms of service. Ice cubes? Another $5? Want to touch the handle? $2 extra. Bro, peak capitalism. People are literally freezing in their own kitchens or paying extra just to survive. Imagine telling your kids, "We didn't move here for the bills. We moved here because the fridge demanded loyalty." And somehow, people are lining up to pay. Bro, it's insane. Next, they'll charge for opening the pantry. $1 per snack retrieval. Want cereal? $3? Want to pour milk? Stop for $50? Bro, it's like every appliance became a DLC pack for life. People are living in a world where basic necessities are a subscription. Peak insanity. Subscribe to NoobRants. Bro, this can't be real. A school actually banned talking in the cafeteria, and it quickly turned into total chaos. Kids had to eat in complete silence, trying to pass notes, gesture, or whisper without being caught. One kid tried to tell a joke with hand signals, and the teacher immediately swooped in, shutting it down. Another group attempted lip-reading conversations, but the teacher saw and acted like it was a full-blown conspiracy. Bro, it's like the cafeteria became a live spy movie, and everyone was stuck playing the lead role without training. Some kids got creative, building tiny message tunnels under tables, or drawing elaborate diagrams to communicate with friends across the room. Even the janitor started whispering to himself, clearly questioning if he had entered the Twilight Zone. And it wasn't just the kids. The tension in the room was so thick that one wrong blink could practically get you detention. By the end of the week, the cafeteria felt like an endurance challenge where the prize was simply surviving lunch without a referral. Bro, schools are wild. Absolute madness. Subscribe to NoobRants. You ever try to open a bag of chips, and there are only two outcomes? Either it's impossible to open, like it's sealed with NASA technology, or it rips open instantly and half the bag explodes everywhere. There's no middle ground. Now you're on the floor, scrambling to save every crumb like you're in survival mode. The dog's looking at you like it's free dinner, and suddenly you're fighting for your life over Doritos. And don't even get me started on those bags that are filled 80% with air. Like, wow. Thanks for the handful of chips and a pillow of disappointment. Subscribe to NoobRants.